Vanguard YouTubers, this is Reggie from Power Anime, and we're here bringing you Coach Mike's build on the, what is this, Pale Moon? The new BT-15 Venus Luquier. So, and we also have Jesse P here to talk to us today, as well as a couple of the other veteran Vanguarders. So, Mike, if you can, please go ahead and walk us through what you have for this deck build.
Okay, so we all know the current build is focused on the Luquier reverse. The effect is kind of, I don't say it's too good, because you only get one card out of the soul, but it gets +5. There's a lot of maneuvers, it's pretty good, but with Venus you get a lot more support, because now you get to call up to 5 cards in any order, as long as the number, how do you say it?
The grade
doesn't go over 6. The total doesn't go over 6.
So if you play that young buddy fight, just think of that, but at 3.
Like
at
size
6.
Yeah. Dude,
Alright, and then of course we got a significant, how do you say it? I always call this first Vanguard.
And I was supposed to go home.
Like a Forerunner.
Yeah, Forerunner.
I
So these are really nice, because what happens is you can put in soul, and then you get to search top 5. Let's say we top 5 is like this. You get to charge 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So it might sound very simple, but then you can do a combo. It's called the deck thinning. You can concentrate it, so there's all triggers in there. So I'm going to show you how to do it with this deck. And of course with this deck, you're almost guaranteed to get a crossover, for sure, because you're going to search for it. I only run 2 of the Luquier, regular Luquier. I charge it every single time. So we're going to run through it so you can see how the combo is, and then I'm going to introduce 2 more new cards. One is this. It's called Upright Lion. And we also have Zoma. So Zoma is, what is it?
It's a purple trapezus of
Silver
Thorn.
Silver Thorn, so
which is much needed, because playing the Silver Thorns right now is just crap when you can't charge it in. There's only 2 ways to really put it into your soul when you're doing the Silver Thorn, the original purple trapezus.
With this, you can be easily charged with Irena. The Irena charges you. You know, every turn you can charge it. I mean, when you play some mats. And you can even recycle this by putting in and out. So these 2 can do a combo, doing in and out.
The English buddy fight is a lot
So
more
now we're going to begin the deck
Yeah.
dissection. So
So basically, of course, we're gonna run Emil. Emil is the basic new combo that you have to do. So we're gonna put it on the side, so I don't know if you can see it. And my trigger lineup, of course, I run the 4 crits. Okay. And if Jesse, you can help me just line them up over there.
Yeah.
I got 4. And I also run 1 of the poison jungle. Okay? Just because of the fact you get plus 3,000, you don't get to play around with it. I can create a 21 line on the side just by putting that card in, and I can call it out later if I want need it. So I just run 1 just to have fun. And then I'll run 3 of the Sky High, the Sky High Walker. These, what I do is, we all know a combo move, right? So a combo is you can put it in on counter blast, you can pull them out. So it is a very good combo or companion for the reverse. So we'll do that later. And of course I run 4 draws. You can run less if you want, but I just like to run 4 draws. I think it's very balanced. And then of course we got 4 heals, like always, we do heals. And then I'm just gonna go through the obvious. Okay? The obvious is, of course, we're gonna have. If we can put this over here, yeah, thanks. And of course, we got 4 perfect cards, right? These days, you get crazy numbers, Of course, you're gonna want to run the 4 draws. And I also run a playset of Zoma. Zoma is a must.
Good card.
Very good card. You need to make sure you charge it. So to ensure that I always charge cards, and I also do a deck thinning, is I do 4 Irena. Okay? Yep. And then I got 2 more slots. What I will do is I will do 1 of each. Some people they run 2 unknowns. Yeah, I run 2 unknowns. You can run 2 unknowns. I run 2 unknowns. But this is also good support when you run out of from rear guards. So I will run 1-1. I don't insist on these, you can run anything, but I insist on this and this. 4-4 for sure. So you have 4-4-4. And then upright, Upright Lion, of course I run 4 of them because you want to make sure you have them, you put them on the field. And then with Rising Dragon, of course, no brainer, right? And on the 3s, I run Machirika. I'll run 4. I would take 1 and maybe replace, or maybe all from here, because I want to make sure like turn 2, I ride into this, because there's a lot of pressure, especially you have Zuma in the soul. And most of you know that Luquier is getting crazy expensive. Just run 2. That's it. Just run 2. And I also got 2 reverse. They're good. They're good options. And I run 4 of them.
I'd rather pull a reverse out of your soul than regular.
Red. Therefore. So we got red, white, and black. Okay. So I run 2 black, 2 red, 4 white. And of course I got the SP here. For those of you who watched the box opening, we got this one, really nice SPs. Okay. So this is the whole deck build of the 50 cards that we're gonna run. It's very simple. It's all Silver Thorn. I don't run anything else. Oh, sorry. Take that back. I got 4 cards that's not Silver Thorn. Okay. But they're in the trigger line now, so that's why.
Very expendable for like aside from the main build.
Yeah, main build. So we're gonna put it back up. We're gonna run a few scenarios for you to watch, and we'll come right back. Okay.
Why don't we just like have like a
random game? Sure, we have.
And then you can like display it.
Yeah, sure. All right.
We are about to go over step-by-step kind of battle with the Pale Moons from BT-15 against Shadow Paladin's Raging Form, right?
From BT-15.
From BT-15.
It's actually BT-15 with the Dragular and the whole break ride. This whole system is on it.
Okay, so these are both 15 decks, but this one is just kind of a demo battle.
Demo, but if you're interested, write it down below. We'll do that one too.
All right.
Yeah, but today's focus on.
So today's fighters will be Coach Mike and Jesse P.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do. Let me go first. Then I'll draw. Okay.
So Pale Moons, we normally have, I guess, as far as a starter, we had the one that Soul Charge 2 whenever you had a Silver Thorn.
But now
Soul Charge 2, but
no, I don't do that. It's basically I will call. I will do a lot of arenas. So I'll charge to 1, 2, so I can choose. So I'll choose this one. I'll put that on bottom. So you know how the problem is that with the arena is that you gotta put triggers on bottom. This actually shuffles the card.
Okay.
So your deck thinning is really good because you shuffle everything, and then the trigger comes back.
Okay, and that's one of the big things about it is getting your shuffles back in here. I think that was one of the biggest gimmicks before, is that you needed either that damage adder or you needed that grade 2 8K that Counterblast 1 took 1, stuffed it in the soul, normally be a purple trapezes just to shuffle your deck to get those triggers back on top. Yeah. So you're saying this kind of takes the place, or it adds to the ability of shuffling, right?
Yes. So now I'll do this. I'll have.
Alright, Jesse.
Oh, and then by the way, if they run any retired clan, you want to do this as soon as possible.
So you want to retire that one as quickly as possible?
Yeah.
You want to put that.
You want to use her so that she's safe.
Yeah.
Because then she's like one of the main engines. To like.
If you don't have this, you cannot in the deck. You don't have any advantages. You cannot cross right. You cannot do anything.
Yeah, like aside from her, she's like your best bet to get. Luquier.
Go ahead and attack. Just attack gently, not too much. Okay. Take.
Want to start?
Alright. Oh, here, draw. Draw. Stand and draw. And I will ride Magicka. So this is what I'm talking about when it is very good with the new system. What happened is before you don't have a lot of attack power. Now you do. So I can call this. I'll soul charge. Look for 2. Hey. This is real, okay? So I will put this in the soul, okay? I'll put this down the bottom. Now, this I can actually put it down or up, either way, but I'll put up. So what happened is, what I will do is I will attack 7 first.
I will no guard. Damage.
Power Vanguard. Then I'll attack here. Let's say if this passes. If this passes, Counterblast 1, I take Zuma out. Put this in soul. I take another one out, soul charge 2, and I can attack again.
Yeah.
Or during the soul charge, if I have upright dragon or any grade 2s in there, I get to attack twice.
So that straight up is a purple trapeze in the back.
Yeah, it is.
So.
And then after that, I only put this card back. So that's the
And
combo.
that's exactly what
And
you wanted.
it always
Exactly
recycles.
what you wanted. Okay.
Nice, nice.
So
it
So
stays
for the
in
sake
there.
of the video,
Yeah,
no guard.
no, you don't have to no guard. Yeah, you want a no guard, you can no
No,
guard.
because then we'll just show it.
Okay, so do no guard, then I'll
No guard.
stripe check. Check. Okay.
Damage. Raging point.
It takes the damage. Then I will put
Counterblast 1.
Counterblast 1. I'll put Zuma out. How much are you right now?
I'm at 12.
12, right? So I can put this in. I'll put it right now again. Do the effect 2. Oh, I love this card, so I'm gonna put this in there. Put this on the bottom. And now I'm gonna attack for 14. Vanguard.
I'll block for 10.
Okay.
And then at the end of turn, that one goes back in.
Yes.
Yeah.
It goes
Stand
back in.
draw.
Wow.
So again, once you have one Zuma in the soul, you can keep reusing.
Okay.
Red Blaster Drag.
Okay.
Counterblast 1 for
Okay.
creeping Dark Oak.
Yep.
Raging Horn.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I notice when I play the Pale Moons, I have a lot of like non-Silver Thorn characters in there, and I also try to run it with like a Miracle Pop,
Yeah.
was it the Cross Ride?
Yeah.
Or the Break Ride, I'm sorry. But it just doesn't seem to run very smoothly.
No,
You know, there's
not
so
really.
many hiccups over there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't even charge a Silver Thorn when it's my turn.
No guard. Okay. Take damage. Damage is heal, no heal. Power Vanguard. I'll stand. I'll draw. Okay, so now in my hand, I actually have black, this one, and this one. Okay? I have all three of them. So what I would play is, if I only have her, of course I ride it, right? Hope for the effect. If I have her and this, I will ride her first, because I want to increase my hand. But if I have this in my hand, I will just ride this. And then what I will do is I'll call. And after I call, I'll put this in the card and take one out. Which I have upright already, but I want more pressure, so I can take this one out. So now I'm cross-rided without losing any card. Okay? But if you want to get greedy, you can charge more, keep charging. So this, I'll just let it be. And I'll just attack from here. Should I still charge? No, probably not. No, one more time. Okay. So attack
No guard.
for 18. Okay. First check, heal. I do heal. Power here. Second check. All right. I'll attack for 12.
Block for 5.
Okay. Then I'll attack for 16 with effect.
No guard. Damage.
Okay. If I do that, I will counterblast 1. Why? Because I want to charge more cards in here. Call this one now, stand. And I'll charge 1, 2. One more Zuma in there. And I'll put it back. Okay?
Stand and draw.
Your turn. So now at 10-3, I'm already at 13. You know? It's a really heavy defense. They need a boost to attack me. And I can guard it. Now all the cards in my soul becomes my arsenals. I can call them anytime you want. I think this is too lopsided, man. Like
Ride Drag Ruler.
okay. Alright, then he's got his own weapon, so. Take it through. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have the key card.
Yeah, like I can't do anything.
Hey, but you still can put. Maybe next turn?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'd have to heal first. Attack for 11.
That's one to pass, okay.
Yeah, one of us.
Yep.
First check. All effects on the heal.
Okay.
Second check.
Alright. Damage. Heal, no heal, power Vanguard. Alright, now stand. And I'll draw. So now the thing is this. With this, what you want to do is now I can soul charge it. So charge it. Check top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can charge 3, 2, 1 in there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm picking all the grade 1 and grade 2s, grade 3s, put them in the soul, put all these triggers in there with all the triggers that I have already put on the bottom, you know, all the cards, then I shuffle.
Wow. So it definitely helps you thin out.
Yeah, the deck gets thinner and thinner, and then you can almost count the cards at how many triggers you have in there. It's almost like a miniature of Tsukuyomi.
Yeah. Actually, it's a little bit better because you don't have to wait. For
Yeah,
the
you don't have to wait for a deck. Yeah.
with the massive numbers that are rotating for now.
So now I'm 13. I can easily just put this down. I don't mind because I can have Zuma come out and put it in. But then, for now, I'll just hurt 13.
Okay.
Okay. First check, second check. Okay.
Damage check.
All right. Now attack with 16.
Block
now,
your turn.
block. All right, your turn.
Turn draw.
All right.
Call.
You don't have the gray one?
Yeah, no, I wrote it.
Okay. So that's a new card. It's basically, it's called mana. Mana is basically what he does, or what she does. Put on field, call one gray one for free.
But later on, it has to be put back in the deck.
At the end of the turn, you put it back in the deck, on the bottom. But what's amazing is that you can actually just retire it, and I would have to take 1 damage and Dragula plus 10,000.
Oh wow.
So basically, you put 1 card. Okay, you can put 0, 1, whatever you want. So now with this card is when a gray 0, gray 1 or less gets called plus 3,000. So now this card is plus 3.
Okay, so we have 12k on the side.
So I'll cut the deck. Color blast 1, retire 2.
Give you 1 damage.
I have to take 1 damage. Power Vanguard.
So that forces damage, and you still get the trigger effect?
Yeah.
So something still stands, and you still get the trigger effect?
Yeah, it still stands. So now I'm plus 5 on this one. Okay. Yeah, maybe on here is better.
On flip.
And then you're plus 10. Okay.
Retire.
Retire. Okay. So what he wants is me to put me in a worst situation where I'm at 4 damages. So 1 crit would be over.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
So now plus 3 more on this side, so it's 15. No, actually 15,
it's
18.
15,
18.
So 18 Vanguard.
18 Vanguard.
You're currently an 18, right?
Yeah. Card?
26.
No card.
First check. Second check.
Okay. Damage check. I'm at 18.
Yeah. Rear guard.
Regard? Okay, sure. I'll take the damage and I'll stand.
Great, the power marker does not go to the drop.
Yeah, I know.
He just leaves it there.
It happens.
Alright, so now, did I draw? I drew, right?
Yeah.
So now the effect is gonna going off, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, when I Color Blast 2, I cannot Color Blast this, so running this as a risk, okay?
Yeah, okay, so not a Silver Thorn.
Yeah, Color
has to
Blast
be
2.
Silver Thorn.
And then what I will do is I will charge 2. 1, 2. And then from all this card, this is my Vanguard. All this card, I get to call
Up to
6. So I can call 2 gray 3s. 2 gray 3s, Or so I'm gonna call 3. I'm gonna call 2, okay? The reason I'm calling him first is I want him to get all the power boost.
So his effect is
Every 3
time
from the soul.
you get 3k for each one put down from the soul onto
Yes.
the field.
So like think of a Learning Succubus, but from the soul.
Yeah.
Or no, Doreen the
Doreen.
Thruster.
Yeah.
So then the second one, if you can help me count how much that I actually
2.
is 2. It's 1.
3.
So I will check 2. I'll put 1 in the soul and put it on the bottom. That's 3, right? And then I will call. How much now?
That's 4.
1, 2. I don't want anything in there. And I'll call. How much is now?
That's 5.
5, right? But I put this card in the soul. And I'll take this out. Okay? So I didn't call Actually, I can replace it too. So I can actually call this card, and I'll replace it with this. Okay?
So it doesn't have to be an open R.
Doesn't have no.
So this just got it 6 times.
Now we got this. This plus 6 times, right?
6
So
times
6 is 18.
18 plus 18 on
18,
this
yeah.
side. Okay?
18 and 27 by itself. Ugh.
Plus 7. Actually, it's plus 8 because you
Yeah.
you replaced one.
Yeah.
And
Do that, right?
is the fact.
Okay. Is that 8 times 8 times 3?
8 times 3 is
So 8.
23. Oh, 24. 24 plus
So now
9.
this I got 24. And then all the arena we just did, right? So I'm gonna put this forward. All the arena we did, what I want to do is now I want to thin it out even more. I put this in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a perfect situation. What I will do is do 3, 2, 1 in there. And I'll put this back, I'll shuffle.
Wow.
So in one turn, I have already charged how many? Like 5 cards, non-triggers in there, and then shuffle it.
Depending on what time of
And that is
your hand and your hits, man, that's a lot of
And
thin.
that is why I run this in there.
And the deck is getting thinner, so like
So I can count how many heals I have. I mean how many
triggers he has left in deck.
stand I have. Because I'm not gonna charge a stand in there because I can't even charge in there. So now I know I have 2 stand triggers in there.
Also, I mean, if you're having trouble justifying stands, I only run stands in my decks if one of 2 cases. Either my side guy, when he stands, will hit for something that is forcing him to guard, like a draw card or something like that, where you get a card, or if you're swinging for over 21. And in this case, you got this guy who's swinging for 33. So he's worth a stand.
So I'll attack it. And then now, if you want to make this card even better, that's why I run a poison juggler. I'll put it in there. Make sure I hit 21 on this. But I'm hitting 20, it's not bad, so I'm attack for, how much is this?
33.
33 Vanguard. Okay. So he's gonna take it. Okay. Now I will attack this for 20. Perfect. Okay. First check. Everything here. Second check. Alright. Okay. And I'll attack for 23.
26.
Okay.
I'd just like to point out the massive hand size difference.
Yeah, go ahead and show them what you have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 11. Because I just call all that card out for free.
Raging form?
And then what Raging Form fears the most is
many
if
cards do you have in
if your Vanguard is
I have
cross
1 card.
Because that really takes everything out.
Oh, sorry.
Retire this one? Sure.
Call.
Call that one? Okay.
9.
9, I'll take.
16.
Yeah, attacking rear guards on Pale Moons, especially when a Pale Moon has a soul that big, really doesn't do too much.
16, 5.
Actually, it's more beneficial, I found, because now you can do your soul tricks again.
Yeah, and you can plus all sorts of things too.
So I'll do no pass.
First check. All effects. Second check.
Alright. Then the second one will draw 1 card. Now, the problem is this, right?
Yeah, you can't counterblast because it's not a Silverthorn.
So great. Alright.
Cool.
Okay. Now takes care of the problem.
So you're still 13k.
Yes.
So you could have also
Yeah.
used that.
No, I know. Yeah. But so here, how many cards do you have?
2 cards.
2 cards. So I'm gonna show you a combo that will. Well, I want to show. I'm just gonna retire this. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay. Just to make a point.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, do I have Zuma? Yeah, I do. I can do it. Actually, I don't have to retire this. What I will do as well, counterblast 1. Okay. Lock. I'll take Zuma out. Put this in. And then take this out. Okay. Now this is plus 5. So I'm hitting 21 here already. With a special request that's saying, hey, if you don't take it, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Well, you don't have any counterblast right now, so
Now,
you gotta do something.
that's a trick. We'll put this in there. Put it in the soul. Counterblast 1. Counterblast 1. Counterblast 1. Take it out. Now, this thing is plus 5 also.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now I'm gonna attack here. So now, if you see the lineup is, I'm asking 1 card here. I'm asking 2, 3 cards here. Because now I'm attacking over 21, right? Now, for sure, next turn.
You're saying 23 with that, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact, right?
23. Yeah. Next turn, I'm gonna be able to recycle and do it again because I can uncounterblast and counterblast.
Yeah.
So
Oh
my
God.
line gets over 21 always. That's the beautiful part about this. Current format, you can run this too. That's the best way. But the only thing is that you cannot control that this goes into your hand. That's the only bad part about it.
Which is why I have to run more than 2.
Yeah, 2 or 4. So I'll attack for
I will no
23. No guard. Okay. First check. Second check. Oh, heal. No heal. Sorry, no heal. L plus 10.
Yeah,
so
at that point, you were going to be getting a trigger every other.
Because I know I'm gonna get trigger. Because it's trigger heavy. You know?
Trigger happy.
Yeah, trigger happy. Yeah.
So.
Danganronpa, the Vanguard game.
Nice. Nice.
So that's the whole lineup, and then. So what's to recap? The best way to run this is actually run this. Make sure you ride this on the turn 2. Put lots of pressure. Put them to like 4 damage, 3 damages, and then on turn 3 you do your cross ride. So they're like, I really cannot do anything unless I boost.
Yeah.
Because what happened is all their all their plus 3s won't work.
Yeah, because you're 13 now, they're all 12. They have to put some more cards.
That's
down
why this deck is getting really good, because defense, because the hand power, and also you can thin the deck out.
Nice.
So that's the. If you have any questions, comments, and let me know. We'll try to answer it.
Leave them down below. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Mike. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.